Hell yeah, brother. You're on the Cleetus McFarland YouTube channel. Oh man, are we starting?
This is the start.
This is the beginning. Guys, it is officially time to bag the Galaxie. And really, we're doing the easy stuff first. So what we have out right in front of us is our air tank, which holds the pressurized air. We have 2 pumps, and then we have the airlift control box. And the first thing we're gonna do before we even dig below the Galaxie, because we're waiting on parts still, is we're gonna mount all this up, get it all wired in, ready to go, run some airlines, and then we will go underneath the Galaxie and start with the bags.
Mountain bags and remaking front suspension to where it can hold an airbag.
It actually looks like a decent amount of work.
Yeah.
I thought this would be really easy.
The back's easy. The front.
The back is definitely easy.
Yeah. The front, it's
not so easy.
nightmare almost.
We're gonna figure it out. You know, it's always good to learn a new way of doing things, and we don't really often mess with suspension components unless we're just bolting it in. So this is a new thing for me for sure. But today, gonna get some stuff mounted up, so we'll show you guys where we're gonna be putting the pumps and the tank. You were already thinking to put the
I was thinking of putting the compressors up here so it'll be dry, you know.
Okay.
And they're parallel up here.
Yeah, I like it.
Looks
Keep
good.
imagine the wires will be short. Oh, that's funny. There's not even a bolt in that positive terminal. That
I was looking at a spot to put this. It doesn't fit real well.
Yeah, no, that ain't
that
gonna
just
work.
looks bad unless there's another one, you know.
Yep.
So
yeah, I saw you had the seats out.
Seat out.
Okay, all right.
There's a shelf in front of the batteries.
Oh yeah, there we go.
So I was like, let me see about this. And
Just slide it right on through there.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, I like that spot.
Yeah, that really tucks it away.
Yeah, it's right. There we go. So right in front of the batteries. Seems pretty good to me.
Yeah. Is that for the compressed air boost?
Compressed air boost.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, for the boosting the suspension.
Oh.
And then this thing can really go anywhere.
This you can put anywhere, but
Yeah. I'll have to see how long the controller wire is and all that.
I normally put them like central in the car, like under a front seat
Okay.
or under a back seat, because the more equal you keep the lines to each corner, the more even the car will lift, because the air has less of a run to travel.
Interesting. So if you put it to one side, it might lift a little bit.
Yeah, so like if you
Different.
put it in the trunk, you know, back here, and you only have 2 foot of air hose going to the back, but you've got the whole run of the car going to the front.
Yeah.
If you hit the button that lifts it all together, the back's going to shoot up and the front's going to take forever to get
Oh,
there.
really?
Yeah, so.
Well, that's interesting. The pressure can't make it through a longer line as easy.
It's got, you know,
a little bit more
This
resistance.
thing is not short by any means, you know.
Well, gosh
it's
dang.
a boat.
Fun facts out here with James the Tool Man.
Underneath one of these front seats, or I'll have to look and see on the lower section of this back seat if, you know, a lot of times this is just a void.
Yeah, it might fit under
Put
there.
it over to one side, or even maybe back here on this shelf.
There's a lot of room in this thing, luckily.
Yeah.
So, all right, cool. Well, we'll get fired up on putting these pumps in, the tank in, and then the control module. But should all be pretty simple. Just some nuts and bolts and making some mounts if we have to.
Needs like a service too, this thing.
It does need a service. Oil change.
Maybe an oil change.
Needs a new transmission
Needs
pan.
That pan right there put on.
Yeah, dude, the trans pan on this thing is cooked.
Maybe a new filter when we put the pan on.
Yeah, it probably wouldn't hurt. Power up. So you already got some pressure in the tank, though?
Yeah, I got the compressors mounted, the tank mounted, the control head module
Yeah, dude, getting after it.
mounted. So what I'm gonna do is just hardwire it with the controller plugged in to build pressure in the tank to check for leaks.
Yeah.
Like a boot up.
I like all the nice little rubber grommets and everything. Keep the noise out of the trunk. It's still pretty loud, though.
Yeah.
72 PSI already in there. That double pump system rips.
Yeah.
We'll be able to air it up and down as much as we want. They don't sound horrible. They could be a lot louder, for sure.
When it's running, you'll probably never hear these.
I don't hear any leaks either. What does it go up to pressure-wise before it stops?
The tank's rated to 225.
Woo!
So I don't know what the setting in this is. It might be like 150.
Guys, how funny is this too? We just got a box. Some fan mail came in and we saw on the box it said for the Galaxie somewhere.
On the other side.
Look, it said for Galaxie. So we open it up. It's a new pan for the transmission. It's got a fluid temp sensor already in it. It's way better than the extra pan we had, so we're gonna put it on the Galaxie. So shout out to Devin for sending that in. Freaking awesome, man. We got the best pans on the planet. Boggin. What it get to? 149. 150 shuts off.
Now I can check for leaks, make sure there's no leaks on any of the fittings added to the tank or from the compressors to the tank.
Yep.
And then next step is mounting this somewhere in the dash, running the wires forward, ignition switch, and then other than that, it's bag mounts and running plumbing to the bags.
Hell yeah.
These wheels
are
probably close to 100 pounds a piece, no exaggeration.
Really?
Dude.
Did you see the one wobbling on the dyno too?
Yeah. They
handmade, James.
Serious.
He said they're about 100 pounds a piece.
I had this one off, and I was like, took it off at this height, big mistake.
Big mistake.
Whoa, I was like, oh, Jesus.
I mean, look how thick it is. It's half-inch thick.
It's serious.
All right, guys, so as you know, there was kind of a delay on the Galaxie build, right? So we were supposed to release it and then get right into bagging it, but we had a major delay, and that was getting some parts that I didn't know we needed, which ended up being these brackets for the bags. So as you can see here, these aren't just a airbag by themselves now. We've got some handmade upper brackets by James here. We had to order in these bag cups. These are actually for the front, but we also got some plates and things like that. We could have handmade a lot of it, but it was only $5 or $6 for some of these parts, and it was worth bringing them in.
Laser cut edge.
Yeah, and it fits
for
right.
$4 a piece, couldn't beat it. And the bottom one had all the holes in it to mount it right to the bag, and you know, for the air supply and stuff like that.
And then James kind of made these brackets out of a few different pieces, and they all came together really well. So these are actually the top of the bags for the rear of the car. The bottom of the bag will sit right on the axle.
It's like a perch, a spring
coil perch or spring perch, yep. And then the top is gonna bolt into the top of the perch, and then the bag will go like that. So we're actually about to put them in the back of the Galaxie right now. So you got your lower perch there, upper perch up here. We're gonna get them bolted in. Already have the lines ran, and as you guys have already seen too, the whole air system is already up in the car. So we're gonna put these in real quick, and we will have air ride for at least the rear.
Yeah, the rear air ride will be complete because the entire system, tank, compressors, you know, control unit, controls are all in the car, wired and working.
Hell yeah. So we might just set it down, screw with the rear air ride for a second, and show you guys, you know, test it, see if it's working. And then we'll start on the front, which is a lot more involved, but we'll get to that once we get to the front. All right, so the Galaxie is sitting off the lift by itself. You can hear that, the air is filling.
It's at 100 right now.
Well, Boggy, I want to see it do something. Oh! Damn! Oh! You're a little tilted. Dude, that is oh! Oh! That's so sick! Alright, air it down again. What?
One of the shocks is still hooked up, and that's why it went crooked.
Oh, you still have one of the shocks on? Yeah, I saw it go crooked. I was like, what the hell?
It's unhooked, so now it should go down level. If it doesn't, it's that pan bar is too long.
Okay. Alright, I'll get the shot from right here. Damn, we might not even need it in the front. The back lowers it so much. Yeah, hit it. Damn. Keep going. Yeah, dude. That is sick. All right, guys, so we fixed why it was sitting crooked. The freaking spring was laying under the frame rail. We're like, oh, it's the bars. We're gonna have to adjust it. Turns out it's perfectly level now. So hell yeah, dude.
That thing is low.
It's low. It comes up to, yeah, I mean.
Mid high.
For a minute there with the spring under it, I was like, damn, I wish it was a little bit lower. But now it's like, I know some people get these things to air all the way out on the bumper, but dude, that's a lot more work. So this is perfect. I wouldn't even want it much lower than this. This looks awesome.
The only way to get it to do that would be doing
body
a
drop
C-notch in the frame because of the geometry of the arms. Now they're maxed out. They can't go anywhere.
True. People do body drops and stuff.
You could body drop.
We're not screwing with all that. We're not gonna notch the frame out of this. Thing's gonna get raced. We need it to be strong. We don't want to screw with it too much. Dude, let's go. That's what I'm talking about. You should go bog it all the way up again and then bog it back down. So to give you guys an idea, there's a bottle of Baja Blast.
It doesn't fit.
And it won't go into the cars. Dude, this is so cool, man. I'm so excited. Woo! It's got some air in there now. All right, rip her down. Yeah. So sick. Awesome. Look at that. I'm standing here. If I hang my arm down, it clears. Sick, man. It used to sit all the way up here. Well, we're part of the way there, folks. Definitely have some work to do, but this is a start. Hell yeah, James. Good job, man.
You got some air ride in one day.
That's pretty cool. So this is with no shocks hooked up.
Shocks. Got the back tires off the ground. But that'll be roughly like cruisable ride height.
Yeah.
Where if you're like not wanting to care about being low, it's about like 65 psi of air in each bag.
Yeah. Nice and squishy. All right, guys, that is it for today's video. A little bit short, but we are in the shop working on the front of the Galaxie's bagged up suspension. So we'll have a video coming for you in the next couple days. That's it for now. Thanks for watching. Do it for Dale. We will freaking see you later.